Meghan and Harry's touching open letter went through a period of child loss. Duchess Meghan has spoken publicly about a miscarriage. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan are expecting another baby this summer and we're all thrilled for them. Their son Archie Harrison is now 23 months, and while the couple are thoroughly enjoying parenthood, they haven't had an easy time over the past year. In July 2020, the Duchess revealed she had suffered a devastating miscarriage following Archie's birth. Writing in the New York Times in a piece titled "The Losses We Share," Meghan told readers how she had sadly lost her second child. Now, as she expects a new baby with husband Harry, the couple are bound to be feeling a mix of emotions. Likely a combination of excitement, nerves and sadness. Midwife Sophie King from the charity Tommy said, "It's wonderful news that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expecting again. But as we know they sadly lost a baby last year, this celebration may feel bittersweet." While their pregnancy journey stirs up heartbreaking memories and complex emotions. Any expectant or new parent may struggle with anxiety, but it can be hard for those who have lost babies to believe that won't happen again. Or they may feel guilty for being excited about a new arrival while grieving a sibling. Grief, pregnancy and parenting are all very tiring, so the combination can be very challenging. Children born after a loss are often called rainbow babies to symbolize hope and light after a dark time. But it's important to remember that a rainbow doesn't erase the storm that came before it. The couple experienced a miscarriage of their first pregnancy. And their second pregnancy sadly resulted in the stillbirth of their son, Milo. They are also parents to 5-month-old Brody. Congratulations on the exciting news that you are expecting again. We wanted to write this letter as we too have experienced the heartbreak of losing a child, our son Milo, who was born 6 weeks before your son Archie in 2019. We wholly understand the mixed emotions you will be feeling right now as you prepare to welcome your new rainbow baby. You may be surprised to know that your son Archie's birth weight of 7 pounds 3 ounces is burned onto our brains. Our son Milo weighed 7 pounds 2 ounces at birth. The day Archie was born was 6 weeks postpartum for us, a milestone when you're medically considered healed. Yet neither of us were close to healed because Milo didn't get to come home. As you have experienced with your miscarriage, our pregnancy was one of the one in for that ends in loss. Our little boy was gone. Navigating baby loss is so messy and complicated and an endless, lonely journey. Whether an early loss or late, it will stay with you always. It's taboo, not talked about and murky because it's happening everywhere in silence. There are fewer marathons and telethons and charity bake sales because it's a tough reality to acknowledge, made all the harder for its lonely embrace. Yet with 6 degrees of separation, it has touched everyone. So, it is welcomed. When you see the very select few in the public eye, as you both have, talking about such a common grief. The singular experience of pregnancy or baby loss means the birth of a baby whose parents you don't know and will never meet can take your breath away. The day Archie was born, while the world celebrated with you, the thought crept into our minds that it might have been that 1 ounce of a difference that changed our lives forever. Maybe if Milo had grown to exactly 7 pounds 3 ounces, he would be here in our arms. It made us wonder if maybe we were awful people for thinking, why do they get to keep their baby and we don't? When we read about your loss, we were instinctively devastated for you. We both knew we would do anything to ensure not one more person has to feel that pain. We wish you could have been spared it, but we're grateful that you bravely shared your experience with the world. By then we had learned to carry the pain around, tucked out of sight for the most part. Helping us to bear the weight of the loss is our little rainbow, Milo's little brother Brody. The 6 pounds 9 ounces of him can't fill the void left behind by our first baby. The missed days, weeks, months and years of Milo's life are tattooed onto our hearts. Born in the midst of a once-in-a-century pandemic. Brody doesn't yet know how special he is, but he is the little soul who came along to heal our broken hearts. Getting him here wasn't easy. It was a 9-month endurance event, the likes of which we hadn't really been prepared for. Despite the restrictions in place due to COVID, we were handled with care throughout by the most incredible medical team, who treated our fears and anxieties with the same appropriate consideration as a broken leg. We were open with them from the very beginning about what it might take to see us through with the least amount of stress. No checks and reassurances were ever too much for them. Most importantly though, was talking to each other about those fears and anxieties, and when in the grip of it, the other one was always there to talk down, reassure and provide reminders of what the end goal was, the joy this little baby was destined to restore in our lives. For some who are part of that awful statistic, it may have been triggering. When something such as pregnancy is such joyful news, it's not often acknowledged that there is a flip side to it. It can be a stark reminder of a loss and can be painful for some to see. We hope you continue to use your platform to help society understand how to support someone dealing with the loss of a pregnancy, or finding their way through pregnancy after loss, an equally complex emotional ride. We know the early weeks and months of your pregnancy would have been fraught with worry, and the weeks remaining may well be too. Just like we're sure their big brother already has. We hope this little baby helps you to carry the weight of loss around a little easier, even though it will always be with you. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.